Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. I guess the reason that I'm going to give you a bit of background is because you really need to know where our journey started. And obviously, it started in Canada, where we're from. But there was some things that we asked ourselves a long time ago of, when we get older, where are we going to retire? How are we going to retire? And so Shelby and I started doing a little investigation, I guess you'd say. So we originally started, I guess the main thing was, what was the weather going to be like? Where are we going to go that doesn't have winter? Well, one of the things about not having winter is you got to find somewhere tropical, I guess. So we thought about maybe Florida or somewhere down in the states and that. But then they get the hurricanes and they get everything else with it, and that's okay for some, but that's not what we were looking for. So we set out on some adventures and we headed for Costa Rica. We had done some research and found out that around the Costa Rica area, they have some of the most stable climate in the world. So off we went to Costa Rica. We started doing some adventures. We did one of those retirement tours, things like that. We learned a lot. We talked about going to different places, such as the mountains versus the beaches. What kind of they have microclimates, so that was all a factor also. And we just kind of started crisscrossing Costa Rica, and it was quite an adventure. We would fly into Costa Rica, we would rent a car, and we would just go, and we crisscrossed Costa Rica many times. Lots of people said we were crazy doing it and stuff, but we had a great time, really enjoyed it. But there just wasn't enough in Costa Rica for what I guess tickled our fancy. Real estate was extremely high, we found, in Costa Rica. The government didn't seem as stable. There was just various things that we didn't like about Costa Rica. So we kept looking, and we started reading about Panama. And we thought, you know what, let's give Panama a shot. Let's go down there and see what it's like. So we started actually flying into Panama. The first thing we ever did was we got an all-inclusive vacation package, and we ended up in Panama City. So from Panama City, once again, I rented a car, and we toured all over Panama City. We got lost numerous times. There's some funny stories that happened to us in Panama. I won't go into this because we'll be here all night. But yeah, that kind of started our journey, and we looked. Panama has two large cities. One is David, and one is Panama City. Of course, we ended up going to David, which is right across the country by the Costa Rican border. And yeah, it was one of these things where we fell in love with Panama, the Panamanians. Absolutely fantastic people. We drove all over Panama to different places and stuff, and we were going to settle in the David area. We actually put some offers in on a couple of houses there in the Guan. I don't want to say the Guancas area, but Bugaba was one of the places by the Costa Rican border, in that quite a ways from the ocean. And the funny thing was that when our lawyers had our paperwork, we saw our house on Craigslist, and we said, what the hell, you know what, the government of Panama has our passports right now. We can't leave the country, so let's go tour around. And what we did was we went and we drove about almost 3.5, 4 hours, and we ended up in this place called Padassi. That's what we first called it, Padassi. Well, it's not, it's Pedassi. You will get corrected really quick if you call it Padassi. And we went and we looked at a house, and to make a long story short, we stayed in the town for about a week. We met some really cool people. We went to the local hangouts where the gringos go, just where a lot of expats are, and found out that there's a really thriving expat community here. And it is really a wonderful destination for a vacation. So we went back to Canada, of course, and we decided, after being home for, I think it was 3 weeks or a month, that we'd like to put an offer in on a house we had saw. So having said that, we negotiated back and forth, and lo and behold, this is home today. And we had bought the house a year previous to actually even moving So yeah, it's something that it's not for everybody doing things like that, but it can be done. Obviously, there's a few hundred of us here. We have an expat community. I think right now of around 250 to 350 expats, Canadians, Americans, some Europeans. We have some South Africans. Uh, yeah, so that's just how we got here, and it's been a journey, and the journey continues. And I hope you all like this kind of a thing. I hope that it's going to be informative. I hope you like the scenery that I'm going to show you, and our day-to-day living. And I'd like it if you could subscribe. Would really help us out. And for sure, I want you to hit that like button. I really. And the other thing is feedback. If you have any questions, anything at all, how did you get down there? What did you do? Do you have lawyers? Anything like that? What was this beach? What was that beach? Don't hesitate to comment and ask questions, and I will get back to each and every one of you. That was part of the fun and the allure of doing this with YouTube, was that I get to interact with you and you get to interact with me, even though we're half a world away or wherever you are. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be an adventure. Having said that, it's right now, it's about 6 o'clock at night. Birds in the background, chirping away like crazy here. I know we're into September now. North America, you're going to start getting cold. Down here in Central America, this is our winter. Our winter will go until December, and then we won't be in the rainy season anymore, and it'll be summertime. So we can enjoy anywhere from 34 to 37 degrees here on a daily basis. Sunshine. We don't get a drop of rain in the whole dry season. It is totally dry. It is sunshine. Very seldom will you even see clouds in the sky. So anyways, look, I want you to subscribe. I want you to like, hit that bell. Comment. I'd love to hear from you. We've had, I can't count how many people email me already and ask us questions and that, and we'll always try to steer you in the right direction. If you're thinking about going on a vacation or something, this might be a place you'd want to consider. So having said that, I hope everybody stays safe. I know during this COVID-19 stuff that's been going on, I know it's hard for everybody. We're in the same boat as you guys are. There's a lot of businesses here in Pedicee, in our Los Tablos area, that will never start up again. Unfortunately, that is just reality right now. But hopefully, maybe I can bring a little sunshine in your life. And I know that I've got people that we know pretty much from coast to coast to coast in Canada, and I can honestly say now that we've got some really great American friends, and they're from coast to coast to coast. Not to mention the European people that we've met that email us. We keep in touch with a lot of people now that we never thought coming down here that we would be doing something like this. So, like I say, I'd like you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay in touch. And I hope you enjoy the adventure as much as I'm going to have the enjoyment of bringing it to you. So, bye for now.